All right, guys, we're recording. We're live. Public Poison. We haven't done a show in a
Really?
while, so here we are. Today's topics are, this morning's topics. Tonight's topics. The
Yes,
topics
sir.
are gonna be whoop whoop
What do you mean?
rewind. Now, today's topics are gonna be one. Where would you be, or where would you go if a real zombie apocalypse happened? Two, Project Blue Book, what is it, and why the government been hiding Project Blue Book from the U.S. popul. Three, is spice a bad thing? Can it really kill people? And should you do it? Four, um, we're gonna be discussing a little bit about the new Call of Duty title, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and is it the next thing, or is Call of Duty dying? And is the new Call of Duty, after they just did the reveal yesterday, is it like Titanfall? You know what I mean? So there's also a couple other topics, but those are gonna be some surprises. But here we got Shaheem and Malab. How you guys doing?
I'm doing good. What
Yeah.
about you guys?
Yeah, I've been good. Chew.
Seems all silent over there.
Yeah. I got my space engineer.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry guys, we haven't made a show in a while. We've just been a little bit preoccupied, but now we're gonna try to get back on our regular schedule and produce some more shows with you guys. But anyways, so zombie apocalypse, man, where would you go, guys?
I'd probably go north.
Why?
I'll go to a lot of it. What?
Fuck is up there? What's up there?
Because
Yeah,
the
what's north?
zombies can't survive in the cold.
Are
They're
you
slow in
high?
the snow.
So?
Yeah, I'm not
What
high.
if,
I wish
okay,
I was.
no. What if they're the type of zombies where it's like, in morning they're all dormant, not really active, but then when they
But that's
stimulated
highly
by
unlikely.
noise,
Just like
they get stimulated by noise or the sense
so,
of
we're
the,
just
of the
assuming now if
body.
those kind of zombies.
Okay, yeah, if those
Okay.
zombies are there, okay. You're in the north. The snow, I don't think will stop them if they see your ass walking around in the snow. I'm pretty sure they'll go after
I would
you,
still go to north
take
because
your face off.
in the north, obviously the population is really
So-
low, so less likely of people turning into zombies. And
Isn't
less
it more
zombies.
What if
likely
zombies
of
can't
zombies
survive
to
the
migrate
cold?
there? Pretty sure they can, bro. They're just walking
Well,
around.
let's just for this
area.
situation, let's say that they can. What would you do? Would you go to
Can
the
or
local
can't?
grocery store, kill people? Would you take some food? Would it be like a video game to you? Would you just fuck some zombies up? Would you be like Tallahassee from Zombieland? What would you do?
I mean, I would go to the local grocery store. I gotta
And
get my
get you some
fruits,
top
man,
ramen?
fruits and veggies.
Gotta get not
You
even
don't
fruits and
get that
veggies,
from
dude.
local
That's
grocery store.
probably all the fruits and
Yeah, I
veggies
get my
could
top
be
ramen from
contaminated or
grocery.
something, dude. How the virus is
Um,
working or anything, right? So I would say, yeah, basically the only reason I'd go there is just to like smash some heads. But other than that, I guess I would go there for meds and stuff.
So what
Okay.
about girls? What about surviving? What if you're alone with a guy and you're the only two people left on the earth?
Oh,
Are you gonna be
yeah, I'll kill him so
intimate
fast.
or are you gonna be non-intimate? No, it seems like you're.
Not even.
Oh,
You're gonna have little fucking. You're gonna have ass baby.
is that one of your fantasies, Jay?
Nah, it's not one of my fantasies. I'm just speaking real. I just want to know what you guys are doing in a zombie apocalypse.
Oh,
If that's the only person I knew and it was a dude, I'd probably stab him in the fucking head because I deal with this shit.
It's
But
mean, man. What
that's
if he was
just
your
me.
best friend?
Stab him in the head.
You'd still stab
you
him?
would if it was me, Shaheem.
I would stab you in the head even faster.
Fuck it. You're a traitor, man. You're a
Oh, yeah.
traitor.
At least I'll
Yeah.
tell you at least. Jeez, that would be
I'm like,
unexpected.
hey man, I'm gonna stab you in the head in 3, 2,
Two?
1, go.
Exactly. Then you get a nice fucking random
Oh.
samurai sword out of nowhere.
So,
Holy shit.
alright,
man.
well, I guess that's that, but what about
Wait, we're done with that
spice?
topic?
No.
Yeah, nah,
We
I
didn't
mean,
talk about that topic that much.
What, zombies? Okay,
You didn't
well,
even-
you're
That's
not,
not
you're not
anything
about
elaborating
yourself.
on what you do in survival. I mean, you said you're gonna go
What
to
are you
your
gonna do in your
locals.
survival, dude?
Well,
What am I
you
gonna do?
tell us so
What
we
am I
can,
gonna do? I'm gonna
Yeah, what are
go.
you gonna
Yeah.
do?
I'm gonna get a bunch of food, as much food. I'm gonna get some medicine from fucking CVS. I'm gonna get as much weapons and ammo and all types of melees, and I'm gonna get a bunch of phone books and strap them to my arms. You know what I mean? And when I need to make some loot runs, I mean, I'm gonna get a bunch of people that I can trust, and we're just gonna board up a town, dude. Like, hopefully. You know what I mean?
I would
Like,
never bore up the town, dude. The worst thing, you're trying to reenact Woodbury's like horrible, horrible survival thing.
That is the worst
Survival
thing you
skills.
do, man. Better
Yeah,
kill
but-
yourself in the town.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear what you're saying, but and I'll say like I don't know. That's just I mean dude, we're theoretically talking about the situation. Like this is what I
Yeah.
would do. I mean,
So-
what I would do differentiates what you guys would do. Yeah.
So in a
But
hypothetical,
I'm criticizing your whole
No, I know
plan,
you are
'cause it's bad.
criticizing me, but I mean in a theoretical situation, you kind of don't have any criticism to criticize.
Well, theoretically, I could still be slapping you right now, so.
Theoretically, you
It's not
could be the
happening.
zombie that I shoot in the head with a shotgun, right? So,
And you
I
must
don't know,
be a pretty
man.
good shot,
I guess I just
I'm
stalk
sure
up.
I'm
Yeah,
smelling, so.
so that's gonna be one of those short ones on 4 legs running at you.
I
with, like,
probably
half
have
his
to
jaw
get a
hanging off.
generator or something so I could play my PC games. My single players.
Oh,
You gotta play the
shit.
zombie simulator or zombie apocalypse simulator.
Oh yeah, I'll land play DayZ.
What happens if you, like, get on the game and there are people playing multiplayer? What the
What
hell?
the fuck?
They're like,
I don't know what
like
to say.
the lobby's full of 64 players.
So you're talking
Like,
about
oh, where are you
a
guys?
theoretical zombie apocalypse.
Dude, if there are people
There's
Yeah.
other
online-
people playing online during the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if there's
they're
people
all playing
online. I
So
would be
instead of
asking.
surviving, they're like, "Fuck it, dude. I got my bottle of whiskey. I'm about to drink and play some fucking DayZ."
Dude, I would be asking where, like, if say they're in like a stronghold or some shit. I would ask where the stronghold
Like,
is.
like
I
how
gotta
you
go
said
raid
you're
that
gonna
shit.
play your computer games.
Well, I said
Okay.
I'd probably get a generator, and if I could, use. I don't know. I think it'd be stupid.
But what
like,
if your
single-
internet provider is out there and you have to go down there fix that?
Oh, I said single player games. I'm not gonna play online. There's
Oh.
no way. There's not gonna be. Now, my internet provider is probably gonna be fucking at his house or in a fucking mall, locked up. Trying to keep his family safe. I don't think my internet provider is gonna be doing it.
No, like the place where you can actually go and fix up where they set up your connection. You have to
It's
go
just
there,
like
figure
software.
out-
I don't think the servers are still gonna be
Unplug
up.
and plug back in.
No, they're probably be operational, obviously. Or people in there are zombies already.
I wonder. See, what does it take to run like servers and internet? Like do you have to go and press a button and turn on the server? Is like a big tower that's a server, or you know what I mean? Like, what is a server?
Like a series of
a series of supercomputers, you say?
I guess, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
If that can handle it, right?
if
And
that
not overheat
happened,
like
then
crazy.
yeah, if that happened, then what? I don't know. It's crazy.
If you have an internet issue, you should call 1-800-COMCAST for your local zombie internet technician.
Yeah.
They'll come
That'd
and
be
fix
cool,
it up
dude.
for you.
That'd be really cool. You still have a
Oh,
job.
you guys see that movie? There's a one movie. It's like they're trying to coexist with zombies or some shit, and like these kids had like a butler that was sort of like a zombie,
The hell?
and like they keep him in the shed and shit. Fucking
Okay,
weird, weirdest movie ever. Like is after a zombie apocalypse, they're all living with them. There's zombie bus drivers, there's zombie fucking neighbors and shit like that walking around. It's so fucking weird.
Yeah, I saw one movie where it was like the guys were zombies and they were talking like, "I'm dead." Like, really? Why am I dead? Like, it was.
Oh, yo, I seen that movie.
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
that movie.
The dude
It's-
was like had glasses and everything, and his arm fell off, and he put his arm back on, and it was like, "Whoa, what's going on? Why are these
Isn't it
guys
like
shooting me?"
they're unaware that they're zombies? They think that
Yeah.
they're just like a group of friends that are all fine or whatever. But really,
Yeah.
in reality, they're zombies or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, those movies are kind of weird.
I don't
Yeah.
even know when the fuck I seen that.
What do you guys, now that we're getting off the zombie topic, what do you guys feel about the new Call of Duty? Is it trying to be Titanfall? What is it? Is Call of Duty
I didn't
dying?
see that. Call of Duty's dying? No, it's dead, dude. It's been dead for the longest time.
I
Can't
don't
even
know,
say that
man.
it's not.
There's still people making a lot of money. There's
Well, obviously, it's because it's
Oh,
repetition. People don't want innovation, remember? People don't
come
need it.
back,
They don't fucking
come
want
back
it.
to the zombies. They have a horde of zombie followers, so that's how they're making money.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you notice, if you go look at, like, sales charts and shit like that for these games, like, fucking repetitive games that are, like, the same series over and over and over again, you'll see that with the higher the number goes, the more money they're making. People don't want anything new. Like, they act like they want new, you know, find the same old shit, so obviously you don't. So they're not gonna make anything new. They're gonna keep putting the same thing. Why fix something that's not broken? Make
Yeah.
more, you know? All Call of Duty is, man.
yeah, well, I mean,
Smart for it.
they're a multi-million-dollar company now. Yeah, they're really really good. I mean, the last game, the sales uh passed 1.5 billion dollars worldwide last year at,
I wrote that.
November. But that's because they offered, the hype was real for Call of Duty Ghosts. And Call of Duty Ghosts, I mean, it sold itself. It really sold itself. It was like, hey, we're gonna do something new. This is gonna be something that you've never seen before. Yada yada, this that. Oh my God, a Call of Duty game that's gonna be new. It's gonna be on the
You know
new,
what it was? You know what I think it
generation.
was? So they're
What?
like, oh, look at Call of Duty. They show a trailer. The guy fucking slides. So everyone's like, oh shit, it's a shot in a tilt feature.
Yeah.
The first
basically-
innovation was fish, and then in Ghost was sliding.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
If
Yeah.
they introduced those, like how games used to,
oh yeah,
they
I
wouldn't
missed
be able
it.
to sell that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Because people constantly keep thinking, their fans, that the game is really good, it's innovated, you know? But it's really
Yeah.
not.
It's not, dude. It's horrible. And Call of Duty Call of Duty is starting to see sales like tremendously be slashed. It slashed about 50% from 2012. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I mean, Call of Duty has seen a drop in sales, and it's staggering down, man. It's really bad,
But
dude.
now from those,
From 2000, yeah, from Ghost to 2012, man. Uh, the
that,
fuck,
I
Call
don't
of
know. I
Duty
think
Ghost made more than $1 billion. You know what I mean?
Who's
On the first day.
I'm
developer
pretty
that
sure
makes
that.
it?
Yeah.
What is the company that makes Call of Duty?
No, there's three
There's
companies.
there's
that
three
make it.
companies now. It's Sledgehammer Games. It is Treyarch.
That's a new one.
And
Yeah, see?
Sledgehammer
It's-
Games actually
Sledgehammer
they
is
made.
new, right?
Yeah, they're not that new. They actually made Modern Warfare 3.
I know
They're-
they made a previous one. Yeah, yeah.
They made Modern
like,
Warfare
still
3, but that's
the-
their only Call of Duty title. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's a 3-year now rotation. So instead of it just used to be
That's fucked up,
Activision
dude.
and Treyarch. Treyarch is my favorite Call of Duty company.
Obviously, they're the best one.
They're-
That's
yeah,
like the
they-
only Call of Duty I feel like that did good out of the new series.
Uh-huh.
Like Black Ops series actually did good, but
Yeah. Like,
I-
I mean,
I'm so pissed
So-
because like people were fucking speculating and saying that Treyarch was out of line and that basically they're gonna mix with Activision. So there was no more Treyarch.
well, they
Yeah.
wanted a different approach. You know, they wanted to tell a different story, and I mean, I respect that. It's Treyarch that they
No,
wanted to do
Treyarch
their own
fucking
thing.
smart as hell, dude. They
Treyarch and
No,
Activision,
it's
they
not-
didn't work together and said they,
No. Dude, you know what they're trying to do? The people are saying that fucking Activision was buying out Treyarch, not merging. They're merging, like they're buying them out. They had no choice. Basically, no more zombies. So I was like, "What the fuck is this? If you don't have zombies, Call of Duty's dead." Because really, that's all that like kept most of the series fucking alive. Why people buy it? Like,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just the new trailer, the new multiplayer reveal yesterday. It revealed a lot of stuff that just was like really shocking to me, man. There was
Like what?
there was a jetpack jump, and I know we've seen that from previous games. We've seen that from Halo. We've seen it in Titanfall, and now there's dashes. Right now, you can dash to the left and dash to the right, and
Oh my
all the guns feel like Titanfall. Like it really feels like Titanfall.
I think
And
they got scared that just from that one thing from Titanfall.
yeah,
Just because people were like
well,
even saying giving Titanfall a second name, they're like, oh, it's a COD killer.
yeah, well,
Fucking.
that's what
They're
people
scared.
thought it was. And me and my buddies, we all think that Titanfall is basically a beta for what Titanfall is really going to be. You know, next time Titanfall comes out, which I hope they do come out with another title, but I'm pretty sure that since they did so well with the last title, they're going to make another one. I feel like the next one is going to be the shit. Like it's going to be what Titanfall is. You know what I mean?
Guess how many employees they have at Activision?
How many employees, man?
900.
I don't know, like
The magic number.
I'd say about
Really?
at least 50 people, at least.
I'm looking at it right now, bitch. What do you mean?
All right. Well, how many people?
Yeah, actually.
6,900.
6,700.
6,900.
Best
Wow,
number ever.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I know, right? They better keep it like that, or go on 6,900. I mean 69.
Yeah, 69 employees. That's probably what's going on, man. They're just 69ing everything. They're not. I don't know,
Dude, they
man.
almost.
Actually, Ali A, hey, kudos to you, man. You found this out, dude. He was at one of the conventions. I was watching one of his videos, and he announced that the new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare might have cyber zombies, and we've seen that in in the Call of Duty Online title. And that is not really available to the U.S. or any other country besides Korea and China. And what that is basically it's like our Treyarch zombies, but with a different feel. It's instead of zombies, it's robots, but they're the same thing. It's more like I don't know. I kind of think of it like Terminator status. But he went to the convention and on a controller they have a new Call of Duty Advanced Warfare controller, and on the
my
controller,
God.
the right hand side, it's a round number, just the same number that you see in the zombies. So is that confirmed? I think so. I mean, it's either they're gonna bring back the traditional Modern Warfare 3 survival where you got your sentry guns, your money, yada yada. That was really fun. Or they're
Yeah,
gonna
that was
bring
cool.
yeah,
that got
I
boring
liked
as
it.
fuck after a while.
Yeah. Or they're just gonna bring back zombies, dude.
That'd be better.
I think zombies is one of the most successful things that Call of Duty has. You know what I mean? That they
The
should
story
really
is fucking repetitive, and they keep doing the same thing. It's funny because at the end of what was it, Ghosts? They tried
Yeah.
to set up their story so it's like another Modern Warfare or Black Ops, like as sequels and shit. Tried
yeah.
to set it up like
Ghost
that. Like,
2
wow,
is not nobody's gonna buy Ghost 2. I'll tell you that.
obviously,
It's gonna be
Oh,
really
no.
bad for them.
Like the dumbest thing.
Yeah, Ghost is just horrible. I don't know. That's just it's I don't know. But I mean, like I said, like Titanfall, it looks just like Titanfall, honestly. And
Damn,
they
the
said they've been
zombie
working on the
thing,
game for 3 years, but Titanfall has
bullshit.
been Titanfall
Yeah.
has been working on Titanfall for until I think it was Modern Warfare 2. That's one of my favorite Call of Duties ever. That was
But he's
really
got
good.
Full.
fly, dude.
How
Yeah.
many years? 4 years?
They I think it's been about 4 years since Call of Duty 2 came out. But yeah, dude, that game was sick, man. And one of the creators, the co-creators of the original Call of Duties, it branched off and made Titanfall because he pitched this idea. He's like, "Hey, let's take this company to this way. Like, let's make Call of Duty this type of let's take it in this direction. Let's
Yeah.
let's
That
add
would
this,
have
let's
been
add that."
understandable why they didn't take it. That's way too fucking early because look at where they're at. They're only just now getting onto advanced technology.
Yeah,
They
well,
did it with Black Ops. I mean, that's why I think he probably like pitched it, but yeah,
yeah.
Black Ops.
I mean, I feel like if they would have listened to him, man, it's just the game's brilliant.
I think they just
Making-
left just to make their own game.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't give out the idea, or the company Activision would have claimed it for themselves.
They did give out the idea, and that's why so many people
Really?
are saying they pitched the idea. I don't know the definite story, but from what I
Is there an
picked up,
article on that?
there could be. We could check it out, but
Oh,
basically
that's
one
fine.
of the co-creators of the original Call of Duty is like Call of Duty World at War, which is a really good title. Call of Duty Modern
That's my
Warfare.
favorite.
World at War, yeah, I like the gore in that. I like how you can shoot somebody's leg off. That's pretty cool. Um, I don't know, man. It's just all those original Call of Duty titles. These guys worked on it, and then they pitched the idea, like, let's take it, let's take Call of Duty to the next level. And I mean, they just didn't want it. They didn't want to take it that type of direction. Now they're taking it, and that's why people saying you know, they're
I
copywriting
still
it.
don't think Titanfall is the next level. I don't believe that.
No, I don't think it's the next level, but it's a fun. It's original. I'll tell you that it's original. It doesn't feel
I
like
got the
Halo.
game.
But it's funny because that's what people don't want. See, Miled, this guy, he has the game. He doesn't even want to play it. People don't want that. You don't even want original.
I
Same
want the
shit
original.
over.
What
No,
is-
you don't. No, you
You know how many original games I've had? Like,
played?
a lot.
Are you still playing them?
No, because they're
Yeah,
old.
but Shaheem,
I mean, I
what
played
really
Halo 3
is
a long time ago.
originality these days? You know what I mean?
I mean, Halo
Nothing.
1. Yeah, what is originality? Shaheem?
Originality is a brand new idea, a brand new concept, a completely fresh thing, dude. But you don't really see that. You see something.
No.
You see a lot of things that are like ripped off or slightly the same as everything else. It's just being reused, recycled, man. They're rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
That's not originality.
It just keeps the costs low for them. That's why they keep doing it.
Oh shit, I know that, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But we're helping them do that. You know why? Because we do buy the same things and we don't want new things. By buying those new things, or by buying the same things, we don't want new things.
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
constantly get the sequels and the fucking 1, 2, 3, 1 through fucking 10 of one game. It's like, why? That's why they're gonna keep making like Maddens and NHLs. They're not gonna really change it, but add new drafts and new fucking people on teams and shit. They're not gonna
Improve the
change that
graphics
much.
a little
But you
bit.
buy it, yeah, and improve
Yeah.
the graphics. But you buy it anyway for
Yeah.
whatever reason, I guess. But you can get a completely brand new game if you sort of force developers to create something, man. And they've done
Yeah.
it before. Like way back, they made like what was it? It was like some street soccer game that was like not, it never been done before, and they like twisted it. It was all like fucking arcadey and shit. But they forced people to do it because they forced companies to do it because no one was gonna buy the normal sport games.
Mhm.
Everyone was like tired of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember playing my first Halo, man. I played Halo and I played the shit out of Halo, and I was young back then and I was just fascinated. Like, I sat there and literally, like, I was a young kid. I was almost 7, 8, maybe 6. I don't know how young I was when Halo came out, but and
Halo 1?
I got a hard on
Yeah,
for
PC or
just
Xbox?
reading about Halo 2. You know what I mean?
PC or
Obviously,
Xbox?
Xbox. Yeah, if he was a kid, he played it on Xbox.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got a hard on for, Halo 2. I mean, there was so much speculation, so much talk, Halo 2's coming, this, that. I mean, I was like, what?
Dude, funnest thing on Halo 2, man. I got that multiplayer bundle pack. It was so like, I feel like it's so retro now because you had to actually go out and buy that friggin' thing on a CD
Yeah.
and then add it into put it into your disc tray and then like, download it and all that crap, right?
Yeah.
Original Xbox. Oh god, that was
It definitely is a lot different, It's
digital.
nowadays getting computers and getting games and getting this. I mean, you could all do it in the comfort of your home rather than going, and it's kind of crazy. It's a little bit scary at the same time, Like, I mean, I'm like sounds scary to you, but I mean, look at it, dude. You don't have to ever leave your house. Literally.
We're gonna start morphing into some weird like being
We're gonna be
fucking
human beanbag, right?
hermit crabs and shit in our own house.
Yeah, we're gonna grow a shell and slither our way out. And
I
do
don't
this.
think we get enough energy to grow a shell.
Yeah. Okay, so on the next topic, spice. What is spice? Is it good? Is it bad? Should you do it? Why shouldn't you do it? Why are people dying? What do you guys think about that?
Fuck. I don't even know that.
Is spice the synthetic marijuana?
Yeah, spice is synthetic marijuana.
No, it
Created in
should
a
be
lab.
illegal.
Oh, it is illegal now. It's been illegal.
Fucking
It was
like
legal
2
for-
days
That's actually-
ago, a kid
That's
died.
actually so fucking hilarious, though.
Synthetic
That's
marijuana.
fucking funny. Yeah, no, it's funny because they're fucking genetically engineering marijuana from how long? Really, it's not new.
I smoked it a long time ago. I tried it and it was like taking like 10 bong hits, like and clearing it to the head.
What the
Like you got
hell?
that high. You got that fucking high. You got lit, dude, and you're feeling like at first you're like, holy shit, dude. And you only need a little bit. Like you just light it, that's it. It literally hits you like within instants. And you're like,
Dude, like the original shit, you could literally buy so much, and it'd take you so long just to eat something.
yeah,
That's
you
the
could-
original.
you
But
could-
now
you-
it's like you can literally just get one J, and then you'd be good, bro.
Mhm.
Get
Yeah.
fucked up easily, right?
But
Because
people are
of
dying from it
fucking
now.
Really?
People are
Yeah, 2
seriously
days ago, a
dying
kid
from it.
died.
How?
No, people
What
are
causes it?
people are definitely
The chemicals
dying
in
from it.
there.
Really?
Synthetic,
yeah,
it's
there's
the chemicals
some-
in there.
That's
Mhm.
good, because now every pothead that pisses me off, I can be like, well, you can keep smoking, and you're gonna end up like this bitch. He's like, oh no, it doesn't kill you. Like,
Yeah.
yo,
The
you're
real
fucking
potheads,
goofy.
I think they would buy that. I think it's just little,
I know,
mostly
real,
stupid kids who don't know shit.
yeah, real potheads.
It's sad though. I
Real potheads are
mean,
pretty dumb people.
no, even if a kid's naive enough to get the spice. I know I was. I could have died. I could not be talking to you. I mean, I was naive at the time and I smoked it. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of kids that are, young and they just want to be with the crowd and everything, and then they got their whole life ahead of them. You know what I mean? I don't think that they
So
should.
they die.
Yeah,
Okay.
they die. They're done.
But-
They're not here. Game over. No respawn. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel for those guys.
I could never.
Yeah. I don't know. I had this one story of a roommate. That same roommate I was telling you guys about. We smoked some spice one time, and I had a bunch of Go-Gurts. I had like a Costco box full of Go-Gurts. Dude, and I was so fucking lit out of my mind, and my buddy was too. So then I keep going to the refrigerator and get out a packet of like one of those tubes of Go-Gurt. I get a Go-Gurt and I hand it to him. He was like, "Hey man, go get me some Go-Gurt." So I gave him a Go-Gurt. Then I went back and grabbed a couple more, and then I gave them to him. And then he just started eating them. He just kept eating them, and I was like, "Dude, I'm gonna go get you some more, bro." Like, I don't know why I said it, but I was like, I think I need to go get you some more. So I went and there was like at least like 50 in there, dude. And so I keep going and giving him more and getting him more and getting him more, and he just keeps eating them. He was like, "Dude, this is amazing. This tastes so good." And I was like, "Dude, you're fucking high as fuck, dude. You got the munchies for real, bro. You just ate like 50 fucking Go-Gurts." He was like, "What the fuck, dude?" And then he looked down and there's a pile of empty, Go-Gurt used up packages. And he just fucking out of nowhere. He was like, "Oh, okay." We were just talking out of nowhere after we just started talking and we were just chilling, listening to music. Fucking puked so much Go-Gurt everywhere, dude. I'm like, "Oh, dude." And he gets so fucking pissed. He was like, "Why the fuck did you keep giving me Go-Gurts, you motherfucker?" I was like, "Bro, I thought you wanted them, dude. Like, I thought I was just trying to help you, man." I don't know. Spice is
Oh my
crazy.
god.
And the shit looks like the lint in your pockets. That's what
Yeah,
it
you know what's funny? Yo, what was that one recording of the guy calling the cops because he did drawings of this fucking...
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I
cop
think
weed
I'm good.
killer. Go ahead,
Oh
Vlad.
my god.
Do a replay of that.
Yeah,
911, this is, what's your emergency?
We made the brownies. I think we're dead. My wife's lying down. You send an ambulance.
Sir, how much did you take?
Time is really slow. I don't remember that part. I just remember the song.
Dude, oh, there's so many like things, I swear, yo. I think there was one with Waka Flocka calling. Oh shit, no, they outside, man, they outside, they getting me, they trying to get me.
Hey guys,
Just
guys.
tripping.
It's
all
on your
wrong, dude.
computer. Go to my Facebook page. Look at that picture I just shared, and give me your thoughts on that. That is really messed up.
Yeah, but all right. So what about?
Oh, okay. I guess skip me then.
Oh, what is this? Hey, is this where is this in
It's in Iraq.
So Iraq, this is like a 4-year-old with what 3 fucking AKs pointed to her head.
That's
Kinda shit.
Yeah, I think they're gonna shoot it or behead the child. That is messed up.
Pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Well,
pretty.
that's called not
That
having
is
empathy,
pretty
dude.
messed up.
That's what that
And
is.
Obama's not doing anything.
That's good.
What do you mean that's fucking good?
It's their problem. And you know why it's good?
It's
Because
not their.
no, because
How
you know
could he
the,
turn
you know
down?
the fucking mistake that Bush made.
Bush was better than Obama.
Bush
What do you
is
mean
a
mistakes?
shithead. Bush is a shithead, you dumbass.
Okay, what were the mistakes you made?
Since he did all that shit, he can't really send people in there. You know why? Because people have been complaining about, stop sending our troops to Iraq from when Bush was president, right? They're basically like, oh, stop sending them in, stop sending them in.
But what is the reason
And
we have
since he
troops?
stopped them going in, people are all happy and shit, and all people are bitching about it because we're not getting in other people's fucking problems anymore.
Okay,
That's
well,
fucking good. I think that you guys should stop fucking meddling in people's fucking shit. Honestly, if you're gonna fucking help be peacekeepers and try and like slowly like seduce the
With power
situation,
comes great
alright?
responsibilities.
Hey, Americans have no power. Shut up.
What do you mean we have no power? We're number one.
Face off. I have power. I have nukes.
Yeah,
you
sure.
you
Your
have
votes
a
don't
nuke
count,
in
man.
Modern Warfare 3, bro. Like that's not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
work
I
in
got
the
that
real
nuke
world.
button. I got that nuke kill streak, bro.
Wait, there's a Modern Warfare 3? Since when?
Yeah,
No.
the skin sucked, dude.
It's all about number 2.
Alright, so what are we moving to?
Titanic, and
Oh,
Atlantis.
Oh, God.
What do you guys think
Your
about
girlfriend's favorite dream.
it? No,
Titanic.
I have no comment on Titanic at all.
Like,
Titanic
okay,
is,
so you don't want to go
pretty
down
good.
there and check out the ship that fucking was so famous?
They're
You don't
letting
care.
you
You don't
can't
have
do that,
any
can you?
interest.
Or is it actually like? Hey, are you? Is it at a fucking diveable height?
No, you
Can
have to
you
take a
literally
submarine
go-
down there, dude.
Obviously. Oh, fuck that then.
I mean, I think you can
Fuck
take a
the point of going
submarine.
down.
It's on the ocean floor. But
Oh yeah, shit then. Fuck that then. Okay.
oh, I mean, it's decaying right now, dude. So
They should fucking bring it up.
yeah.
We have the technology.
What about Atlantis? Do you believe that there's a underwater city?
There's an Atlantis. There better be some like fucking
I think
rails under that bitch.
What if there's
it's somewhere around
like a whole civilization all the way down, like towards the core of Earth, like in the deep abyss of the sea? Because we don't know what's down there.
Sick, dude. No, you ever what's that theory? It's like an inner Earth theory. It's basically like we live on the outside of the Earth, right? Correct. And then you can go down. There's 2 more layers, blah blah blah, all this shit. But we haven't mined to a certain like level on the Earth's surface, right? What if there's like another layer that protects people from its core? Basically, just another civilization and like planet there.
Inside
Like,
the
completely
planet?
people?
Yeah, like a completely different planet inside our planet.
Could they
A
possibly
planet
be
inside
the
of our
crab
planet.
people from
Huh.
South Park?
But not an actual planet, but like just like another. It's like another world, dude. Like it's like what we live on,
That's posh.
but like just underneath us. You know what I mean? Like, what if that's possible? What if that happens?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. That's
it's
like
fucking
the same
weird.
thing. That's like the same thing of saying, what about the glass globe? You know, the snow globe theory. Like, okay, what if our creators, aliens, or whatever? What if this is just a simulation, and we're inside of a snow globe? And you know what I mean? They're just shaking it every time they want something to happen.
That'd be pretty fucking interesting. Like, it'd be cool as hell if we just like we're exploring in space. You know, our deep space probes and shit.
You
Like,
know?
no, they're exploring like really far. If one of those just smashed or hit like a wall,
That would be
that'd
nuts.
be like the most fucked up thing to ever like report, they'd be like, "Oh, it just suddenly blew up and crashed." We'd start making like fucking
what if
drills and
there's
shit
like
and sending
a hundred of us, like our solar systems, but like 100 of our solar systems, and
Pretty
they're
sure
all
there's
like
over millions and thousands.
no. I mean like our exact solar system, like I'm talking about
Oh.
different dimension shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
Like, yeah, I mean, if we're going to the snow globe theory, then I mean there could be thousands of snow globes inside a big snow globe, and
What,
it's
different
just we need to
alterations of
crack the
yourself and
glass.
stuff?
We need to crack the glass to get to the other snow globe.
You ever thought about that? Fucking another dimension with like different versions of yourself and wondered what that version of you is like.
Right, like if you were a chick, you know, right?
Nah, fuck that, no.
Well, I
Like,
mean,
completely just
honestly,
another
like
you.
in a
Another
no,
you,
the-
it's
in a
just you
dimension,
exactly,
in a
but-
different dimension, you could be a chick. The
I guess
alternate
it's
you
plausible,
could be a
but-
chick. I mean, actually,
But there'd have to be,
I believe
because
there
there's so
is
many
all different
dimensions.
dimensions, and you are a
Yeah,
chick
it'd
in
have to be
certain
different.
dimensions. In that
Well,
dimension,
If you
in
guys
that
were
dimension,
chicks,
no, honestly,
You would be
like
out
no
for
bullshit.
yourself.
I know you.
Yeah, I'd be
like,
one
I'm not a
ugly
girl.
ass
I'm not a,
chick.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I
Like in
can
a different
easily see that.
dimension, in a different dimension, your chick self is probably saying the same shit. You know what I mean? Like maybe
What if
they're
my guy, man?
maybe they're having a talk show and they're like, yeah, what if I was a guy in a different dimension? And I'm like, ew, fuck that. You know what I mean? Like it's whatever, dude. Like I'm not saying, oh, you got to be a girl. I mean, I'm just saying like in a different
Yeah, I
dimension.
know what you mean. But
Or like,
it's-
what if you're a white instead of black, or black instead of white, or Mexican instead
Feel
of
bad for my other
Mexican? You know?
self. If I was
I'm,
fucking Mexican in another dimension, dude, I feel so bad. I'd be hopping the border right now.
what if you're having the border?
That's crazy, dude. Like, what if I
I
was
think
tall
going-
and
it would be
different?
the other way around.
Throwing oranges at my fucking cousin, shit like that. Going to the quinceañeras and
The
stuff.
fuck?
I'd be the craziest Mexican border hopping motherfucker ever.
If it's a different dimension, everything would be backwards.
Oh, true.
Like you're
It
there,
could
and
be
then
like-
you see like fucking Caucasians trying to get into your
Yeah, that'd be fucking
From the border.
hilarious. Oh my god, that'd be funny as hell.
The black people are the
They're like-
civil people, and then
Oh
white people
shit,
are like,
yeah.
oh.
They're like
All crazy doing the
"I want
fire test and
oranges,
shit.
sir."
It's nuts, dude.
No
That'd
offense
be
to Mexican
funny.
people.
Well, then what would
Fuck.
Mexicans do? What would Mexicans do? Would they-
Mexicans would be like the whites, dude. They'd like fucking have border patrol and shit like
No,
that.
no.
Yeah.
If blacks were the whites and
Oh,
whites were the blacks, then what would the Mexicans be? Like,
Mexicans.
would they be the sames?
They'd be Mexicans, yeah. I know it's dry, but they'd be Mexicans.
Maybe they'd be Asians and Asians would be Mexicans.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Maybe
Dude, we'd have
like that.
that'd be hard as fuck, dude. You'd have like black guys doing border patrol, and there's like ninjas hopping over the fence and shit. Like what the fuck, man?
I think the blacks would be.
Mexican
I think the
ninjas,
blacks
dude.
would be the Japanese. 'cause
Mexican ninjas. Talking
what?
Spanish or not Spanish. They're
I think
they're-
the blacks would be the Japanese because you can't see them in the dark. They're fucking perfect ninjas.
That's
Mexico
some
would be
fucked up
China.
shit.
Mexico
Hey,
would be
no
China,
offense to-
Dude.
and China
no
would be
offense, holy
Mexico.
shit.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Wow.
I think Mexicans would start building starships, like looking like oranges.
Yo, Mexicans would be the fucking space engineers. Yeah. They
Wait,
would build like portals
what's
and
NASA
stuff.
backwards? What if NASA was like backwards? Like, what is that? Asan or Asan? Asan? Is it Asan?
It'd
I don't
be like a terrorist organization or some shit.
Yeah, I
It'd be
think.
like-
Nazi.
Yeah, instead of aliens coming and abducting them,
Control.
we're abducting aliens. We're going to their
Everything
planet and
fucked up.
abducting them. That's nuts, dude. That's crazy talk. What about the Brown Mountain Lights, guys? That's
What?
the Brown Mountain Lights.
What is that?
Brown Mountain Lights are lights out towards it's near North Carolina. It's in North Carolina. And their lights are near the Blue Ridge Parkway. Well, they can be seen by there, but they overlook like a mile post 310. and 301 Green Mountain Overlook. And you could see him off of NC Highway 181 between Morganton, NC, and Linville. But anyways, they're just
Yeah, well,
accounts of lights. They dated it as far as back as 1913. They were reported from fishermen, from your normal average day Joe, just trying to camp, and I mean people are getting abducted, and it's just crazy, dude. And there's like abandoned cars out there. They actually made a movie out of it. You guys should go check it out. It's called Alien Abduction, and it's based on a true story. And it
that'd
really
be sick.
simulates what's going down on there. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That'd be good.
Um,
Really cool. To go to Chernobyl.
Yeah,
That'd
Chernobyl.
be fucking cool.
There's probably
What if there was
mutated.
like
There's
some
probably
mutated?
mutated
Yeah.
people there.
What if there was? What if there was?
There probably
mutated
is. There
bugs
probably
there?
most definitely is. I guarantee it. There's
Are they
mutated
supposed to
people.
be reopening it?
There's mutated people in Hiroshima, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yeah, there is.
They're mostly dead now.
They're all dead.
Mostly.
You don't
Like,
think?
maybe two of them are
What about the
remaining.
hills have eyes? You don't think that's real?
If the
What?
hills have eyes is fucking real. I'd shit myself.
Mm,
I'd shit myself. That
Yeah.
shit. Like just the fact of like one of those fucking like grim looking motherfuckers coming up to you, fucking dragging you in some like nasty ass hit like in that one game. Fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Fucking forest.
You better say be gentle.
Better save it.
They're gonna go in. You gotta bite down on the pillow.
Oh shit. Man.
Gonna happen to Jake, I swear to God. One of these days.
Yeah. What's the other topic we got?
Right now, just nothing right now. I think actually we covered everything today. I mean, what do you guys
Wasn't
want
it
to?
about something project?
What?
Oh, next
Oh.
we got a secret.
Oh
Their
yeah,
secret
yeah.
for today.
I almost forgot the most important thing. Blue Book. Blue Book
Mhm.
is a military organization, or military project, that the U.S. government is hiding from the public right now.
But
Basically,
it's not.
The best secret I've
It's-
ever heard.
Is it active right now?
it is active right now. It's been active for a while. Everybody can Google it. Blue Book Project, and
Leave
what
the
that
link
is.
in the description.
Yeah, we'll give you guys the link to the
thank you.
description of Project Blue Book. And basically what it is uh, a series of systematic studies, on UFOs and conducted by the Air Force. It started back in 1952, and it was to determine if UFOs was a threat to national security and to scientifically analyze alien or UFO data. So I mean they've been working on this Planet Blue Book for a while, and they have in the Blue Book all types of different alien species. There's been reports that people have come out from Area 51 from this Blue Book project, and they've said that we've been in contact since
Long
1950s.
tell.
We've been
Yeah, dude,
contacting.
some guy got away with it. He got out,
Mhm.
and he's basically like one of his closest personal friends gave her
Yeah.
a whole bunch of files and like descriptions of like what they have there, and they're
Exactly, dude.
pictures of,
Yeah, he also
they're like
said.
obviously drawn and stuff.
Yeah, he said that we made a deal for alien technology, for understanding technology. We already have the cure for cancer right now. We already, according to these scientists that come out, we already have, we'll also put links to the videos on YouTube so you guys can check it out too. But we already have a cure for cancer. We have alien technology, and for all this alien technology and advancements in our world right now, for that information, we had to make a deal. And we made a deal with the unidentified extraterrestrials, and that deal was certain percentage of our population of the world, not just the United States, the world. So, I mean, if you're in Canada, you're in Asia, you're in Egypt, you're Africa, anywhere, you can get abducted.
Is it
Because
credible?
of yeah, that is credible.
What
I mean,
sources?
well, these sources are coming from people that are coming out from Area 51
Links
and
from Area 51, and it's fucked up. You know, they actually have a phone line that Area 51 people who come out of Area 51 have to call and can call immediately,
mm,
like to
Well,
let out information because they're gonna become targets within
yeah,
whatever
if
amount
they
of
say
time.
anything, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I,
and
I
since they're
spoke
coming out
with
to
I
go say
spoke with
something, they have a
I
line
spoke
they
with a
can
guy in
call.
the military, and I was talking to him about this, and I was like, dude, don't you think it's kind of fucked up how like the government is like they silence people who come out about this shit? And he was like, well, for one, you swear an oath to protect your country, and if it's a security to it's a threat to national security to let it be known, then you're contributing to an act of terrorism. And also, I mean, well, it's like, well, dude, like, how, dude? I mean, that's like public information. We need to know about this. I mean, if people are getting
But
abducted and inserted chips into them, and I'm talking about anal probes or
you
anything
know why
from
they say it's like a threat to national security and shit like that, right? Because they feel like people aren't ready for this.
nobody's ready
But it's
for it.
being held to
I'll tell you
no
what,
shit,
dude.
but
You're at
to be ready
7-Eleven,
for
you're
it, we have
7-Eleven, and you're in your car, and an alien comes up to you, and it's midnight, and I would shit my pants. I don't know about you guys, but I would shit my
yeah.
pants. I would not know what to fucking do. I would pass
Anyway,
out. I don't know. I'm not ready for it, and I don't know if anybody else is ready. I know there's some diehard fucking guys
no
out there,
one's
ufologists.
obviously ready for it, dude. It's just like if something like that is known and stuff like that, it's better to know about it to get used to the fact and get used to seeing them and shit like that, right? So you're actually prepared to see
Right.
them and you're like fine with it and all that. You're not gonna be
Yeah.
used to it without knowing something that actually exists. You're gonna think it's fake. You're not gonna
Exactly.
believe it.
Exactly.
So if
And
you actually know and it's credible, you're not gonna believe that kind of shit.
yeah.
I don't really think there are aliens that have contacted us yet. It
Really?
just
No.
seems too absurd. Okay.
I don't know, man.
watch a
There's-
lot of,
I could
the-
literally show you like a fuck ton of videos that you just can't explain,
Well,
man.
videos aren't credible. They're not sourced.
Yeah,
they are.
I can make a video. I
I
can
knew
say
it
I'm
did,
a
Yeah, and you can make a video and
Uh,
you can use CGI effects
Avatar.
and everything, right? Is that what you're gonna say?
well, you can do that, yeah. I can say I'm an avatar, so
Okay. You can use avatars. You can use CGI effects. You can add special effects and everything, right? You can add all of that, right? But did you know
Sure,
that
yeah.
did you know that there's programs that can detect all that shit? You know, there's programs that can see if it's a spoof or not. And there's been multiple videos that are credible, and nobody's been able to spoof them. How do you explain that, man?
well, have you run the kind of program is that? I want to check that out.
No, I give you the
'Cause I know
details
there
after the
are.
show, but I'm just speculating here, man. I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying
Okay,
you're
well-
wrong.
You guys
I
know Dr. Michio Kaku?
No.
He's a scientist, like I forgot what field. He's a physicist, I believe. But basically, his logic for aliens not visiting us was that, like we're humans, right? When we see a hole, an ant hole, we go there, tell them that we'll give you technology, we'll give you this, we'll give you that, we'll give you PlayStation 10, 24. We don't do that. Just
I
as
honestly
people,
think it's just like no one wants to interfere with us. They don't want to fuck us up and like give us technology and make us like blow up our own fucking thing. You know what I mean? They don't want to interfere with our advancements. But at the
I
same
think there are too
time,
many life forms.
I honestly think that the reason we haven't been visited is because Earth would look peaceful if you just come and look at it, right? It looks nice. It's fucking giant blue and fucking green, right? Has white clouds and shit. It looks pretty peaceful. Then you can see
Alright.
shit from outer space and all that kind of stuff. You can see our borders. You can see
Hmm.
all of see that we don't get along. You see that we're enemies and stuff, right? So why would you want to help a species like that? You know what I mean?
I think there
Alright.
are better things to do.
All right,
That's
man. I'm gonna
take a
give you.
shower.
I'm gonna give you 10 reasons, and this. I'm reading an article here. 10 reasons. 10 most compelling pieces of evidence that proves aliens have have visited Earth. Okay. First of all, people are saying that this is a quote, they've snuck into our bedrooms as thieves in the night. They've taken our children, our parents, our wives, and our loved ones, and also with absolute impunity, with zero regards for our well-being. All right, all right. So that's just a quote. Um, Number 10 is drawings, paintings, carvings, and other records of ancient times. Now, in Egyptian hieroglyphs and yada yada,
Yeah.
caveman paintings, they have pictures of people, chariots in the sky. They have pictures
Yeah.
of
Worship.
god people. They're worshiping somebody, the sun god, right?
Yeah.
The sun god,
Yeah.
and it's in a form of a spaceship, kind of, or it's in like a circle. It's like a sun, and it has like these lights. They put like these blue and yellow and green lights on there. They're really colorful. Okay, so that's one. Let's see. Let's I mean, there's a lot of them, dude. Let's see. There's the Phantom airships of 1880. There's Roswell. What do you explain on Roswell? Was that just a hoax?
What's the
Lime?
Roswell?
You don't know what Roswell is? They recovered
No.
they recovered yada yada. They recovered alien spaceships and technology and yada yada. I mean, you can look that up on your own
See
time.
the
But,
see them like trying to recreate a UFO and stuff like that. We have functioning recreations of an unidentified flying saucer.
Yeah.
Flying object per se, but
Uh,
recreations that are pretty goddamn like close to functioning perfectly. Sort
I
of
still,
like, oh, so where did we get this from?
so where are they at now?
What?
All
Crap?
those things.
You can. We'll leave the links in the description, but you can actually see a whole bunch of these crafts because they've been leaked to Area 51 type stuff, you know? They're all
Uh,
classified files. Pull that out. These people are actually credible because you can go trace their education, and you could see that in some cases Area 51 has removed them from those lists. Like, say, like there's a story about this one guy who was taught by a certain professor, and basically news went to the professor to ask him, oh, was he here for blah 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 class? Professor was saying no. Records didn't show him on class list in that time period because it was like in 19. Right.
what about? Let me ask you this: what about the people that are going to the doctor and they're having a rash on their neck, their back, their shoulder, their forearm? I mean, their biceps. Then they're having these marks and these rashes, and they go in, and it's just uncontrollable, and they have these weird behaviors, and they've had these dreams of getting abducted and yada yada. And yeah, okay, then you can say, from your standpoint, they can be like, okay, well, maybe he's just trying to get attention, right? But when it takes to
No, it could
a
be.
point, I know, yeah, it could be, but when they go and they go to the doctor and they look at something like, hey, where they did an X-ray, there's something in you, okay? And now I'll also link like this in the description, but there's these chips that have been inserted in these people, and they go to surgery and they get removed, and they're tiny, but I mean they're chips, and they also have radiation, and they're extremely radiated, and they have some other shit that's out in space.
See, remember how you're talking about a contract that we basically made with aliens, right?
Yeah, well,
This
the
could be
government did.
like a way. Yeah. This could be a way for them to monitor us. Like they could have injected whatever in these people and been like, okay, we're gonna release them. We'll see how they do. We'll check up on them. We got trackers them.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Exactly.
And just
Yeah.
track their test subjects in the real world environment, stuff like that. See how whatever that genome or like test virus they put in them to see how it functions, to see how it spreads like wildfire, so that they can get more resources from us and better like deal with us. Make it last longer for like cures. Viruses,
Exactly.
like they could be putting those viruses there and then giving us a cure. Like it could be something like that.
Yeah, I mean they
Yeah.
could be injecting us with a virus to infect other people.
Yeah.
They could be doing all types of stuff.
But if they
Um,
have to inject it, that you have to inject it to the other person. It's not going to be airborne.
how do
No,
you
but
know
it could
that?
be no. If you
Because
inject
they
the
The
have to
virus, it could
inject
go
it, like you
airborne
said.
because it could infect certain body parts and it could become an airborne disease. Because obviously,
So
it's
the
gonna
disease evolves over
could be an
time.
advanced disease, bro. They could have some next technology. You know what I mean, they could make a disease that in time will gradually get stronger, mutate like crazy. It could be a touch, like a contact disease, or even an air flu or something. You know,
Alright, let me wrap
always
up my thoughts on this. The Roswell and the other one we talked about, the Blue Book Project. So because this incidents happened after World War II, I think they're mainly because of high tensions between USSR and US. Both were testing new inventions and everything. So basically, like the UFO, unknown flying objects. This one, the Roswell, says that in the Wikipedia it says that it was the Air Force's device that detected Soviet nuclear tests and ballistic
okay,
missiles.
10 reasons to believe in
Basically,
aliens. Number 10.
I
Uh, the WOW signal. All right. On August 14,
know
1977, the
that.
Big Ear Radio Telescope at Ohio State University picked up an unusual signal
that's
at 1420 megahertz. The signal lasted 72 seconds and came from the direction of the Sagittarius constellation, the nearest star that is directed approximately 220 million light years away. In other words, the signal originated from an empty spot in space. The astronomer on duty, Dr. Jerry R. Eman, was shocked that he circled the signal on data and she wrote, "Wow." So on August 14, 1977, it could be coincidence that it, spelled out the word wow in coding, but that's what he got. Um, and 3 days into the Apollo flight, the astronauts on board sent a strange message to mission control saying, "Do you have any idea where the S4B is with respect to us?" The S4B was the final stage of the rocket, which had been detached 2 days prior. The reason for this inquiry was because something was riding along beside the rocket and it wasn't part of the rocket. Apollo 11 had a visitor. Buzz Aldrin would later explain, obviously, the three of us weren't going to blurt it out. All right. Biblical evidence. In the Old Testament, the book of Ezekiel discusses an encounter with a strange flying object made of metal and took the shape of a whale. Inside were four living creatures that looked like humans. Wow. Okay, so that's the okay. U.S. President Jimmy Carter saw one on September 18th, 1973. Future President Jimmy Carter formally reported a UFO sighting with the National Investigations Committee on Aerial Phenomena, detailing an unidentified flying object he witnessed in October 1969. Um, the Vatican say it's okay to believe in aliens. Jose Gabriel Funes, the director of the Vatican Observatory, admitted the possibility of extraterrestrial life in an interview with Papacy's in-house daily L'Osservatore Romano titled "The Alien is My Brother." The paper quoted him saying, "It is possible, even if until now we have no proof, but certainly in such a big universe, hypothesis cannot be excluded." There's more than 200 billion galaxies in the universe. It's not sensical for the anyways. Fossil evidence and bacteria life on meteorites. In March 2011, issue a Journal of Cosmology, Dr. Richard B. Hoover, on a astrobiologist with NASA's Marshall yada yada, described the latest findings in studying a rare class of meteorites called C11 carbonaceous chondrites. Factoring alien rocks of sterile environments, Hoover used the electron microscope to search the stone surface and evidence of fossil remains. All right. The recipe for life is simple: carbon, water, and energy. That's all you need to make life. Millions of people claim to have seen a UFO. Well, were they all just drunk, stoned, crazy? Really, all of them? The Drake equation. The Drake equation, some kind of calls the Green-Bake equation, is an equation used to estimate the number of detectable extraterrestrials civilizations in the Milky Way galaxy.
Wait. You
What?
went off the topic.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, 3 times. You went from,
I'm giving you reasons why you should believe in aliens.
I believe aliens exist. I mean, everybody should. Because this is a big universe. And,
Can't be
but
the
I don't
only
believe
life
they
form.
visited us. That's
It
the
seems
thing. I'm
highly,
skeptical.
highly impossible for us to just be the one lucky life form that survived everything.
Yeah.
Right now. But then again, we could die in like whatever amount of time.
True.
Mhm.
True. I don't know. It's just like people all try to predict the end of the world.
It happened.
Watch, I'm
Wait,
typing
wait,
in
It happened
end.
like 4 times already. Fuck. People do it so much.
Remember the 2012 man?
No, there's. You know, there's ones before that, right?
Yeah,
Really,
in 2000, I think. Right?
Yeah, there's one in 2000. There was one in 19 something. Can't recall, but there was
All the
another one.
listed. I'm looking at all the listed dates for the end of the world and wiki. So let's go down and see what the next date is and see what it's gonna say.
Maybe the next one to be tomorrow.
Got a really good topic to talk about as well.
Okay.
After this one.
2014 April of 2014, which that's already passed, through 2015 March. Mark Blitz in 2008 and John Hagee claimed that 4 blood moons in 2014 and 2015 may represent prophecies allegedly given by the Bible recreating the second coming of Jesus Christ. So Jesus is coming within this month, or not this month, this year and the next year. The next date is 2020 by Gene Dixon. The legend psychic claimed that the Armageddon would take place in 2020 and Jesus would return to defeat the unholy trinity of the anarchist, Satan, and the false prophet between 2020 and 2037. Dixon previously predicted that the world would end on February 4th, 1962. So that guy is credible. There's a bunch of ones pretty good. The year 5 billion instead of 2000, 5 billion, the end of our sun's current phase of development. Well,
Yeah,
okay.
they're even saying one of the possible ways we could go is our sun fully collapsing on itself. You know what happens when the sun does that? Like when the star implodes on itself. Pretty drastic, and we get fucked over by like the solar flares afterwards. Crazy.
What the hell? My computer
Yeah.
just restarted for no reason.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I guess I mean that about wraps it up, guys. Do you guys have anything else to say?
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
And I'm not sure about like all the prophecies for fucking
Yeah,
about
same.
the end of the world type of thing. You know, no, because it's just so. It seems so perfect what they do because every single time that they do this, it usually helps them sell stuff. Usually use it as marketing sort of scheme.
Hey, you need to buy this survival kit.
Yeah,
when
pretty much.
Jesus
And
comes and
Sell a
you're gonna
shitload
get
of, like,
raped by the
water
devil?
or whatever. Yeah, people buy it. Like people will fucking stock up on some stupid shit. Then the day comes, it doesn't even happen. So they're like, what the
I
fuck?
need an anti-dildo protector.
What?
I need to protect myself from the Antichrist.
And the Antichrist
it's
coming at you with the
really
dildos?
weird how video games resemble prophecy and predictions, and how they're getting it pretty close. Like that one video you showed me the other day. It's like I just finished was it BioShock Infinite, and in the game they're talking about the false prophet, the false shepherd. You know what I mean? It's crazy, and I just read that. I mean, there's gonna be a false prophet and a false shepherd. It says.
Some people probably are onto some secret shit, like the developers or something. Probably know something we don't know.
Yeah, maybe
Couldn't
they
never-
know something. Maybe they've been talking to some aliens and smoking some spice
Like, oh, well, you guys
while
could be in the
chilling in
game.
Atlantis. Well, I guess that wraps up our show. Like I said, anything else you guys
I
want to
was,
add in?
yeah. Recently, scientists are saying that our universe was created not by the theory we believe now, but by a four-dimensional star that collapsed and turned into a black hole. So we're circling around in the black hole of that star in a three-dimension black hole. Basically, 1 second that in that universe is a million years here. I really like that. It's interesting.
Yeah, I mean that's
I
cool.
always thought like that too.
Different dimensions and like the alternate you. I mean, Malad, you'd be a
Oh.
girl, and Shane
So hold on,
would
what
be a
if-
It's not a
girl.
dimension. It's a universe.
Dude, no. What if that whole thing? You know how you said what is it? 1 second there is like how many
Yeah,
years
it's a
here?
million years here.
Million years here.
Yeah.
What if that only lasted for a certain amount of seconds? What if that whole thing went for say fucking 10 seconds? Have a
10
certain
million
amount of-
years?
No, I know. I'm just saying like
Yeah, I know.
you only have a certain amount of time,
That
whatever.
would suck.
You know?
I
So,
mean,
Would
it's
they?
good for us because the time is longer.
Yeah, but would they be able to like one day, I guess, find a way to measure this time, or fucking find a way to even see this four dimension star?
That's nuts, man. Then you wouldn't be able to understand the fourth dimension world, right?
Well, we already can't comprehend the size of the freaking universe, so it's like we'll
think-
basically never ever be able to do this. Not for a long time, unless like get like some.
It's kind of like the Plato's the cave thing, the cave story from Plato. Have you guys read that?
Talking about when they the story where they're talking about how they brought people to an island and left them in the cave. They mutated and like they came out and they're speaking some next language.
No. They were like raised there from like babies,
Yeah,
and they were chained down.
Yeah.
They could only look one way. So when they grew up, when one of them got out, he saw a whole new world, a whole new dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the others would laugh at him. They wouldn't believe in that, and then he showed it to them
oh,
by unshackling them. Man, what do you think?
oh, sure.
Yeah, I think that's something that can happen to us, and I think
Yeah, if we do
pretty
get
soon.
help, yeah, I get that. If we do get help and basically aliens or other terrestrial other beings, they do unshackle us. So
Yeah.
we do get to see the rest of the thing. Like, honestly, I don't think we would be anytime soon. I don't think anytime soon because of how violent we are. I don't think we'd be able to. Like, I think that since we're such a violent species, that if we were to be like, we'd immediately try and do, right? Because this is what we love to do. We love to fucking conquer. So we'd immediately try and conquer like every fucking race and being. And it's funny because enslaved shit. That's what we do. Like, think about the first time we meet others, we don't get along with people or other people. You know what I mean? We meet other things.
No.
We enslave them. We do something bad to them. You're not friendly with them at first. You're pretty
Mhm.
fucking evil at first. That's usually the way we roll. So, pretty sure it would start that way. We would like pretty much start fucking over aliens. Like they'd give us shit and then we'd start fucking them up. Something.
It'll always be like that with us.
Yeah, we're not gonna change. That's the way we're fucking made. I'm pretty sure that. Oh yeah, there's some next theory as into how what if we're basically just pawns, so to speak. So there's a higher being, and we're programmed, we're built to be warmongers, right? We're built
Yeah.
war machines. We're fighting machines, and we were supposed to be in some great war that they were supposed to take us back to like whatever planet to fight on. Okay, and we were like their vessels. We were like self-sustaining vessels because we could breed and we could do whatever. We had talent to innovate and
That's
make
fun.
our own tools and technology to fight with. So we were like basically the ultimate soldier of some era, and basically just got fucking canceled. Like we were like some prototype that was in a testing field, and we just got left here.
Yeah.
We just got ditched. Like we didn't
As
even
long
get-
as we're free, man, that's
Yeah.
good enough for us.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jake?
I agree with you, dude. I mean, it's just it's kind of like the Prometheus kind of idea, you know. Our creators. I don't know if you guys seen Prometheus. Was a really good movie, and
There was a
um,
sequel coming out.
oh, is there? Yeah, but
When is it?
I have no idea. All I know is, I mean, they hit it pretty hard on like that idea that the creators they drank from the water and you know they spit it back, and that's what created us. And
Saliva.
basically, yeah, they created us, and then when we went to find our creators, we found them, but we were just basically slaves. We were just, you know, monkeys. You know what I mean? For them, we were test subjects, and they didn't like us. They wanted us to. They didn't want us to be us. So they basically annihilated us. You know, I mean, but at the same
Oh,
time, I mean, when they left, we were free.
and
You know
that
what I
brings
mean?
up another thing, dude. People are even saying this because you know we have certain divisions on Earth where we're listening for radio or noise confirmation, race, anything, right? We have one ear to the stars. They're basically like, oh, what would we do even if the cosmic phones pick it up? And most people are speculating and saying, no, we shouldn't pick it up because we have thoughts on, you know how we normally think something bad's gonna happen, like probably, I don't know why people think that, but like they think instantly when you meet another being, it's bad, or even it might be like the completely opposite. It might be perfectly good, but people will start to think one way or the other, and they think one-sided. They're not thinking about the whole picture. They're basically like, so if the cosmic phone were to ring, most likely we wouldn't pick it up. We'd fucking let it ring. We wouldn't pick it up because if the moment that we do let them know that we're out there, and say they have the technology to find us and get to us, whatever amount of time, if it's the wrong ones or if they're all like that, they're all bad, then we're sort of screwed because we don't have anything to sort of fight something like that. We might have a little bit of space stuff to fight like meteorites and stuff, but we don't have something big. We don't have anything that can actually defend our planet. Pretty weak right now as it comes to like space.
Um,
Yeah, dude, it's nuts, man. There's so many theories and just crazy things in this world that we're not gonna understand until shit hits the fan and they come and they start
Yeah,
fucking
it's
catching
all gonna be
us.
last minute, dude. It's all gonna be last minute. The
That's
moment they,
one.
they detect spaceships or something like
Until
certain
the
amount of
Independence Day happens.
they're gonna detect it a certain amount of fucking distance or whatever, right? Then the government's gonna let everything out. Then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, they exist and they're coming here, like 60
Yeah, yeah.
days.
We've been talking with them for 50 years. No,
Yeah,
no biggie.
like, what the fuck?
We've only made a deal with them. I know. I mean, it sounds bad, but we only said 20% of the
And I guarantee
population.
there's gonna be some like unite speech. Oh, we sorry we didn't tell you about this, but this isn't the time. This is a time to unite, become one big or one strong self as a species. They'd say something.
Oh, buddy.
Some like
I
big
could I
speech.
could already tell you when that day happens, martial law will be in effect.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we're gonna have one.
People will fucking flip, dude. They'd be like, "Oh, well, I can't trust the government anymore."
Gotta be alone.
That's crazy about America. We can just turn. But fuck, dude. We've been talking here for a good lengthy time, guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and cut it at that. We're gonna try to get you guys some more shows coming up soon.
That basically
Um,
makes up for what we missed.
Yeah, I think we got you guys a pretty good show today, this morning. Next episode we're gonna be talking about Market Glory and a few games that you can play and earn free money on. But in the meantime, this is Jake and these two guys that are acting silent, like
Oh
they just
yeah,
peed
yeah.
their pants.
I'm
I don't
good,
know.
man.
I'm about to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Really,
Well,
man? So
anyways,
early.
So,
we're
There you go.
yeah. So that's the way the
that
cookie
wraps it up,
crumbles.
guys.